Hi, my name is Appaloosa. I'm owner of Light Body Energetics, and I've been getting a lot of questions about what kind of tuning fork people should start with and what do I use them for. So I have several sets of tuning forks. I don't own them all. I wish I could, and I'm working on it, but I wanted to just go over a couple that I use and what I use them for. I have sets from Biofield Tuning Store. I am a Biofield Tuning certified practitioner, so this is where I started. And I also have forks from Biosonics. I am certified in vibrational fascia release technique. Sunreed also sells tuning forks. I think it's important to have a quality tuning fork, so make sure that you're buying from a reputable source. Biosonics also sells gem feet in 25 millimeter and 15 millimeter are the two that I have in various types of gems. So the first fork I'm going to go over are the weighted forks, the harmonic slider from Biofield Tuning Store. I have two, and I have attachments on the bottom. They normally come without an attachment, but if you're going to be using this on the body and you want a bigger surface area, you'd want to drag it on the body, I would not recommend doing that with just the stem. You can purchase an extender handle. You can purchase a circuit boot. You can also purchase a gem foot. Again, this is only from Biosonics. I use the sonic slider pretty much daily. I have a video on how I use it for a facial lymphatic flush. Eileen McCusick, owner of Biofield Tuning, will show you how to use it on almost like dry brushing or a replacement of dry brushing. You can use it once you activate it, starting anywhere on the body and working your way towards the heart. So you just use pressure on the surface of the skin, activating when the vibration stops. You can use it over organs and holding it over organs. You can use it over the thymus. You can use it anywhere on the body, and you would use the circuit boot the same way. Just holding in places and making sure you're breathing while you're doing that. The sonic slider is great for releasing muscle tension. I use it on my TMJ every single morning. And you can even put in a lot of pressure and use circular motions. The sonic slider is also really good for, people are reporting increased muscle definition, weight loss, increased sense of well-being, muscle knots, decreasing muscle knots. Personally, I know that it releases my TMJ in the morning. I use it about 3 to 5 activations or long vibrations on my TMJ area. I'll use it on my occipital area behind my head, and I'll pretty much use it on my whole face and do a lymphatic flush or a facial every morning. So again, you can watch the video for that. The sonic slider is the 12th harmonic of the Schumann Resonance. Now the Schumann Resonance is the pulse of the Earth's electromagnetic field. You'll find that in the ionosphere of the Earth. And we have found that humans need this frequency. When we sent astronauts into space, they were getting space sickness. And so now they have the aircraft, the spacecraft has this frequency in it. It regulates our hormones and our body's natural rhythms. It's pretty cool. So another harmonic of the Schumann Resonance is the 54.81 and 62.64. The difference between these two forks is 7.83. 7.83 is the Schumann Resonance. And these are harmonics of. So if you hold these frequencies by your ears, the brain will be entrained to the difference between the two tones. The brain will be entrained to 7.83, not 54 and 62. So when you entrain the brain into an altered brainwave state, it can increase relaxation, promote healing response, help with insomnia. That's why binaural beats are in meditations and music to help with insomnia. So I also use these as a scar treatment. You can use these on the body as well. The next two forks that I have are the 144 and 89. These are harmonics of the Fibonacci sequence, the 11th and the 12th position. The Fibonacci sequence are harmonics found in the patterns in nature. It's also called the golden ratio, which keeps everything in order. It's a universal and cosmic constant. You can see that in snail shells and flowers, and basically keeps everything together. So introducing these frequencies into the body or the human field is pretty cool. So you can use them individually or together. Accessories I have for those is the hockey puck and the activator for the weighted fork. Basically can leave this on the table, but it helps to activate the weighted fork so you're not constantly using the palm of your hand, your hip, top of your knee. The hockey puck activates unweighted forks. Now I do have more weighted forks from Biosonics. I have the 128. Both my 128s have gem feet. About the size of a quarter is the rose quartz, and the blue quartz is a 15 millimeter. So you'd only use the 15 millimeter if you're using acupressure points or really trying to break up a knot. I mostly use the 25 millimeter. And I will use that just like the sonic slider is a lymphatic flush as a facial. This is great for stimulating nerves, releasing muscle tension, increasing circulation, aligning the physical structure of the body. And you can use this, again, all over the body, over organs, over glands, on the head, on the face. If you're going to use it on the face, make sure your face is moisturized, at least with serum. I also have angel forks. This comes in a set of 3. These are very high frequency, 4096, 4225, and 4160. So you can use these. I use these to clear a room, and this is really great for clearing a space if you don't want to use Palo Santo. I'll usually use these before seeing a client. It makes the hairs on your arm stand up. So you can twirl them if you'd like, and you want to do that until you hear the tone open up. Okay, so those are the angel forks. Now the unweighted forks that I use in the electromagnetic field are the 174, the 14, and the 528. I will also use weighted forks in the field, but these are the 3 that I have that are unweighted. And how we use these in the field is basically you're going to find disturbances in the field, incoherence in the field, by listening to the sound of the fork. The tone of the fork will broadcast what it's finding in the field. We already know by studies from the megaloencephalograph that we have an electromagnetic field of the brain, of the heart, of the body, and the organs. So it will find and broadcast any incoherence in the field, and by a stronger vibration, a stronger frequency, it'll entrain that and bring that back into coherence. So this is the 174, the 417, and the 528. So you want to find a trained practitioner to work on you and your field. Okay. So that's pretty much all the forks that I own. I hope that was helpful in helping you decide which way to go. Of course, there's a lot more forks out there. Definitely go through the description and use your own intuition and find out what works for you. If you liked my video, please consider subscribing and liking the video.